All right, so what I like to do is I like to layer in stuff. So there's several things I'm going to be doing, and one of them, of course, is doing metaphors, and they're not like personalized metaphors, but I think they still work beautifully. So the first thing we're going to do is take a deep breath, and then I want you to. I'm going to show you what to do, and then I want you to do it. So we're going to raise. Are you? Do you have any shoulder problems? Okay.
No.
Okay. So I want you to raise one of your arms to about right here, and it's in right here. See what I'm doing on the thing? Yeah. And then as soon as it comes up, I want you to close your eyes and take a breath, and then allow your arm to fall down and your eyes to open. And then we're going to raise it again, and our eyes are going to close. Take a breath, and then allow your arm to rest and your eyes to open. Okay? So, you ready?
Mhm.
Okay, so let's raise our arm, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And as your arm gets up, close your eyes, take a breath. And then as you exhale, allow your arm to fall down and open your eyes. All right, now let's raise our arm again. Allow your arm to come up and close your eyes. Take a breath, and then allow your arm to fall again and open your eyes. One last time. Allow your arm to come up, close your eyes. I want you to lock your wrist in place. Allow your hand to rest as if it's being held by a string from the ceiling. I want your forearm to lock. I want your shoulder to lock in place. I want you to be very comfortable, but I want all that to lock in place. It's not going to move. So allow your hand to just kind of fall forward. Okay. Doing great. Okay. And as you sit there, allowing yourself to relax, you're listening to me, enjoying this moment of peace and quiet. There's nothing to do. Nobody wants anything, and nobody expects anything. Noticing things that may normally be overlooked, the sound of my voice, the sound in your room, the sound outside the room, even the sound in my room. The comfort of the chair as you relax and turn your attention inward toward those things that may otherwise go unnoticed, the color in your mind's eye, the thoughts, the images, the sensations, and the gradual alteration of awareness as you allow that letting go to occur, letting go of even the effort it takes to be aware of everything I say, as you notice your inner voice and what it might say as you continue to go deeper and deeper inside of yourself, knowing that you have all the resources you need, knowing there is a conscious aspect of your experience and a deeper part of you, and your mind drifts without boundaries, borders, or limits. And as you continue to relax and drift in your thoughts, that's right, as you notice your breathing, more at ease now, deeper and deeper. With each breath, you can use your unconscious mind as a resource that you can learn from and really have an experience, one that is most satisfactory to you. All that is needed to build a rapport with the unconscious is to have a line of communication. The unconscious can communicate using movement. It might be your eyes flickering, your head moves slightly, your fingers twitch or lift, your hand lifts up toward the ceiling, feeling lighter and lighter as a signal to me. I don't know because I don't have your unconscious mind. You can hand responsibility up to your unconscious to communicate because your unconscious knows which hand is feeling lighter, and only your unconscious mind knows which it will use as a yes signal because your unconscious knows more about you than anyone else. So whether that's a finger twitching or your eyes blinking or your hand rising, So I would like your unconscious mind to search through all the things in your life and find one thing that is of vital and utmost importance to your life, freedom, and future. And when it has made that choice, I would like it to allow that yes signal to occur so that I understand. That's right. Fingers twitching. Just relaxing as your unconscious mind searches for one thing. One thing. That's right. Your hand get lighter and lighter. Your fingers may twitch or your eyes may twitch. Perhaps you will know before I do as your movements begin one thing that is of vital and utmost importance to your life. That's right. Fingers twitching, mouth twitching, eyes flicking. Beautiful. Now, I would like Bibi's unconscious mind to hand those signals over to the part of her that is responsible for her nicotine vaping. The part of her that has been running this nicotine vaping, and when that part is taken full control, I would like it to allow that yes signal to occur so that I understand. Fingers twitching, eyes twitching. Okay. Now I would like to ask that part to continue to communicate with me in this way, so the unconscious can always be respected and understood. If that's okay, I would like that yes signal to occur. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Now, I'd like to ask that part responsible for the nicotine vaping, if it is willing to allow her to know in consciousness what it is that occurs, what the positive function is of the nicotine vaping that has been, what that has been, the positive function has been. And if that part is willing, then allow that signal to occur so I understand. That's right. Beautiful. Doing great. Doing great. Then go ahead and allow Bibi to know what it's been trying to do for her. Allow her to understand as clearly as she's ready and able to understand what its positive function is. And when that understanding occurs, I would like that signal to occur. That's right. Beautiful. So allow Bibi to know what the positive intention is. Eyes flicking, mouth moving, fingers flicking. Doing beautifully. Now, I'd like that part to go into the creative resource, into the part of Bibi that dreams, has ideas, makes plans, and finds solutions. The creative problem solving mind, that's right. Let the creative mind run. Let the creative mind run, work, and flow, and come up with as many new choices, new ways of achieving the positive function of the nicotine vaping, other than it's been using right now. Yes. What is the positive intention for the vaping of the nicotine juice and the hand to mouth habit? That's right. That's right. Let her know. Let her know. So I would like to thank that part that's been running the vaping habit for the job that's been doing, and assure that part it does not have to take any of the new choices. It does not have to give up the old behavior. All it has to do is allow the creative mind to come up with as many new choices as it can. And each time it identifies a new choice and a new way, using its creative mind, the creative resources, every time it comes up with a new way that it believes is at least, if not more immediately available, effective, and lasting, that has nothing to do with the vaping, the nicotine juice, or the hand to mouth habit when you're bored, and it has nothing to do with eating. I want that yes signal to occur so I understand it. Great, you're doing beautifully. So I would like that part to start searching now. That's right, it's working brilliantly. Absolutely fantastic. Come up with 3, 5, 10, 100, 1,000 choices that can allow that as many as it can find to allow that yes signal to occur. That's right, twitching, moving, lots and lots of new choices, lots and choices as that part searches. And so now as that part searches, you do not know exactly what to do that would allow you to feel the best you can. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pay close attention to how you would like to feel, that feeling of freedom and calm satisfaction, the actual physical sensations that you will feel when you finally accomplish your goal and know you have done so as you leave here for the last time. Having finally gotten things arranged in the right way for you, and allow your hand to slowly fall to your chair arm. Just relax it as your mind continues, that part continues to search. That's right, all that right feeling as you walk out the door, knowing you've made it, finally found the place, as your unconscious forms that feeling, that image, that idea, and lets you see you there then, like watching you on TV, doing and being who you are. When you are what makes you feel best, as your unconscious watches that TV with you and helps you remember the things you did along the way, the things you started doing today and did a few days from now that led you from here to there, the steps that took you there quite automatically and effortlessly. And as you watch yourself remember what things happened to you, what things you decided to do that let you have that feeling, that let you accomplish that goal, and shows them to you on that TV too, I would like your unconscious to have the opportunity to begin to plan for you, to do those things for you, to review the steps needed, and later on, to take full advantage of any situation, any opportunity to lead you effortlessly toward that goal of letting go of the nicotine vaping, letting go of needing that nicotine vape for any reason, whether it's boredom or restlessness, and taking that water instead. Picking that bottle up. Every time you think of picking up that vape, you'll be picking up that water bottle instead. A gift, a surprise present of accomplishing what you need in the present without even needing to know exactly where you're going to go, to do what you see on that TV, and knowing how good you will feel when you get to be there. Awesome. As it continues looking and finding other things to do. Great. Beautiful. Tonight, perhaps tomorrow too, your unconscious can give you a very special dream that clarifies the problem, indicates the source perhaps, but tells you quite clearly how to solve that problem now. And each night afterward, until you understand it, until you decide to do it or not, that dream can return to you in one form or another. And every day, as you go about your business, your unconscious mind may find something, some thought, perception, awareness, a taste perhaps, or a sensation, or even a color that seems familiar and reminds you of that dream, reminds you of what your unconscious mind is trying to tell you until you finally understand and use that understanding for you. As you sit there, continuing to relax and think about the problem that brought you here, I wonder if you know that tip of the tongue feeling when trying to remember a name or an idea, or the answer to a question, the solution to a problem, that you know, but it's just out of reach, though you can taste it and know you know it. But the harder you look for it, the further away it goes, It's like it hides until you stop, and it pops into your mind. Suddenly, you know what it is that you could not find before. It's like your unconscious mind waits until you look away, waits until you give up or stop trying so hard. Then it gives you the answer. The way in Ireland they say, you can only see elves out of the corner of your eye, off to the side where they hide. You can only see them when you're not looking right at them. Or the way a perfect present for someone you know jumps out at you when you're looking for something else. When you go shopping for their birthdays or holidays, there's nothing more difficult than finding the right thing. That's right. Keep looking, keep searching for that. It's beautiful. Just keep going. And now, baby, while you're sitting in that chair, I want you to imagine your body is lifting up above your body. You're going up, up above your body, 10 feet, 100 feet, 1,000 feet, out to the stratosphere. And it's the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. And it's so freeing being up there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And as you're up there, you turn around and you look back down at the earth. It's absolutely gorgeous. See the blue of the oceans, the green of the trees, the whites of the mountains. And between you and earth, you see a huge target. It's an archery target with the rings and the bullseye right in the middle. Now, in a moment, I'm going to shoot you like an arrow through that target. In the center of that target is your focus and your desire to be free of the nicotine habit, to be free of anything that gets in your way, because you want to love your body. So we're going to get the target through that bullseye where we're focused on being a non-vapor, being a non-vapor. And on the other side of that target is love and calm and awareness. Love, calm, and awareness. So in a moment, I'm going to go swoosh. When you hear that sound, I'm shooting you through that arrow, through that target, through that focus. And on the other side is going to be peace, calm, and love. So ready? Be prepared. Prepare yourself. It's going to be intense. So here we go. Swoosh. And you've gone through the target. And on the other side is bliss and peace and love and awareness. And it feels so good floating around here in that bliss and that love and that peace and that awareness. And now you're going to float back into the room you're in, to the other side of the room. And you're looking at yourself sitting there. Look how gorgeous you look, sitting there a non-vapor. Never again thinking of nicotine vapes. Thinking of your son every time you think of the vape and that water bottle. So it's no longer even in your awareness. You're thinking of that water bottle instead. The nicotine is gone. Look how beautiful you look sitting there. And as quickly as you're wanting to integrate back into your body, float back over to your chair and gently integrate back into your body. A part of us knows and will give us what is needed, will give the answer to you when you just relax, which may be why Zen cones work the way they do. Questions like, what is the sound of one hand clapping? Or what is a mouse that roars? that the students ponder and wonder about and try to figure out and cannot make sense of until they give up. And then the answers come to mind, a mind-blowing answer that answers everything and gives them peace of mind. So knowing what you know already, exactly what you need to know, even if you do not know exactly what the question is or where the answer is, you can feel it deep down below and ask your own unconscious mind to show you what is needed, then forget about it for a moment or two, or even a day or two. And then suddenly there it is, a wish come true, a gift for you from your unconscious that just comes through into awareness now. And so from this moment on, you have no desire for that nicotine juice. None at all. As a matter of fact, the thought of it is a little bit repulsive. And honestly, instead of even thinking of the juice, you think of water, that fresh, delicious, fresh, cool water. Now, I would like to ask that part that's been running the vaping habit to look at all the new choices the creative mind has come up with and identify the one, let's say 5, it believes to be the most immediate, available, effective, and lasting. And when it has made that choice, I would like that signal to occur. That's right. That's right. Lots of new choices. Lots of new ways. Take as much time as needed. A brief time can seem like a long time until it has found the one it believes to be the most immediate, available, totally effective, and lasting, or the 5 that it finds immediate, available, totally effective, and lasting. And when it's made that choice, that signal will occur. Excellent. Excellent. Doing great. Now, I would like to ask that part if it is willing to do this for BB and allow her to be completely free of the nicotine vaping habit. If that part is willing to allow her to return to health, well-being, and enjoy that renewed sense of energy and be completely free of the old habit, take the new choices now and then allow that signal to occur. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's right. You can try and hold your face steady and find you cannot. So you understand that part is taking the new choices. Excellent. I would like to thank that part that ran the vaping habit for communicating. I know you will remember it thoroughly later on and enjoying it in the process. Now, I would like to ask that part that ran the nicotine vaping habit to take the new choices and go out into the future now. You can just go out into a fantasy. If that new choice is working, and then allow that signal to occur. Oh, yeah, that's right. Beautiful. So test and apply it after she leaves here today. Test them out when she's at home, at work, in a situation, in a stressful moment, when she's bored. Go on and test and apply that new choice or those new choices. Only as quickly as it has been applied to every situation and scenario would I like that yes signal to occur even more clearly, and so I understand. So now, as you've completed the integration and your body has taken it all in, before you drift up completely, I want you to use these last few minutes, a short time that may seem like a long time, to go over your decision to change this today, a decision that comes from you, a decision that comes from you, and because it comes from you, you can stick with that decision you made. To make the changes necessary and free yourself forever. In the coming days, you'll find yourself growing in strength and confidence, enjoying being a non-vapor of nicotine juice, drinking fresh water, enjoying a lightness of being, knowing something has shifted, something has lifted. You have all the resources you need. So use this time to reflect on any empowering thoughts, ideas, and insights that you can take with you. On your way, enjoy that freedom, free to be everything you can be. And it may be interesting to know in that relaxed state where you listened and let words drift through the mind like dreams. Some get left behind to be used later on. Others seem to be remembered at first, but then become forgotten. The entire experience can seem so far like a dream, and the harder you try to remember those details, the more distant they can become. And that's fine, because time can change too. And what seemed like a short time can turn out to be a long time, and what seemed like a long time can take no time at all. We've all had those experiences. Standing in line for something, every second seemed like a minute, or coming back from an amazing experience and suddenly realizing you're home. Those two minds can learn a great deal from your time here. You did brilliantly. So in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and on 5, you will come back to this room, fully reoriented, refreshed, and revitalized, bringing all the strengths and understandings with you, free of every limitation. Knowing, of course, that you've not been asleep, so the next time you get in bed, you can sleep wonderfully, waking at an appropriate time, refreshed and revitalized. So 1, feeling your feet on the floor, your hands resting there, feeling wonderful. 2, take a deep breath of the energy-giving oxygen to achieve the things you want to do in your life and do it fearlessly. 3, the feeling of freedom from every limiting belief. 4, feel the force of that energy through every cell, every fiber of your being. And 5, open your eyes, feeling absolutely wonderful. And a big stretch.
That was weird.
Back in the room, feeling good. A non-vapor of nicotine. Okay.